This is not a drill. My name is Greta Thunberg. We are living in the beginning of a mass extinction. Our climate is breaking down. Children like me are giving up their education to protest. But we can still fix this. You can still fix this. To survive, we need to stop burning fossil fuels. But this alone will not be enough. Lots of solutions are talked about. But what about the solution that is right in front of us? I'll let my friend George explain.
There is a magic machine that sucks carbon out of the air, costs very little, and builds itself. It's called a tree. A tree is an example of a natural climate solution. Mangroves, peat bogs, jungles, marshes, seabeds, kelp forests, swamps, coral reefs, they take carbon out of the air and lock it away. Nature is a tool we can use to repair our broken climate. These natural climate solutions could make a massive difference.
Pretty cool, right?
But only if we also leave fossil fuels in the ground.
Here's the crazy part. Right now, we are ignoring them. We spend 1,000 times more on global fossil fuel subsidies than on natural-based solutions.
Natural climate solutions get just 2% of all the money used on tackling climate breakdown.
This is your money. It is your taxes and your savings.
Even more crazy, right now where we need nature the most, we're destroying it faster than ever.
Up to 200 species are going extinct every single day.
Much of the Arctic ice is gone. Most of our wild animals have gone. Much of our soil has gone.
So what should we do?
What should you do?
It's simple. We need to protect, restore, and fund. Protect. Tropical forests are being cut down at the rate of 30 football pitches a minute.
Where nature is doing something vital, we must protect it.
Restore. Much of our planet has been damaged.
But nature can regenerate, and we can help ecosystems bounce back.
Fund.
We need to stop funding things that destroy nature and pay for things that help it.
It is that simple. Protect, restore, fund.
This can happen everywhere. Many people have already begun using natural climate solutions. We need to do it on a massive scale.
You can be part of this.
Vote for people who defend nature.
Share this video. Talk about this.
All around the world, there are amazing movements fighting for nature. Join them.
Everything counts. What you do counts.
Good afternoon, incoming presidents and Rotarians. Welcome to the last session of today morning. Today's presentation about DAGES, District Action Group for Environmental Sustainability. I have with me incoming AG Subra from Rotary Club of Bukit Jalil. I have incoming AG Nirenda from Rotary Club of Burnham Valley. So they are also active committee members in DAGES. So how do you think about the video? Shocking, frightening, but as you can see, there are solutions. And we, through Rotary, want to be the solution. What are the solutions? Protect the earth, restore our planet, fund green projects. We in Rotary need to act too. 2.5 years ago, our district action group was formed, DAGES, and we have done a number of activities. And Rotary International has adopted Save Our Environment as the 7th area of focus, very timely. So what have we done? These are the 4 areas which our action group is focusing on for the district: conservation, signature parks, plant a tree, love our rivers. What is conservation? Conservation is changing your lifestyle, making green changes, saving the environment, protecting our forests, protecting our wildlife, and changes you can do in your club, in your house, in your home, your activities, and in your projects, green activities. So this is conservation, trying to reduce waste, trying to reduce usage of water, trying to reduce usage of energy, okay? So that is conservation. What have we done on conservation? We did a Recycle for Life project about 2.5 years ago with Sanviro and also with Rotary Kase. And this involved 80 schools in Klang Valley, where we introduced a smart card for recycling in the schools. However, last year, because of the pandemic, the project has been delayed, okay? So there's something which you can do in your community with your schools, recycling, even in your home, recycling. Signature parks. What is signature parks? You probably have a park in your community, okay? Adopt the park, okay? Work with the community, work with the local authorities, and convert it into a recreational area, urban farm, recycling, install a recycling center in the park, working with the community. Is there a similar project? Yeah, Rotary Club of Kampong Baru City Center has just set up an urban farm in Kampong Baru, KL. So all of you can do it too. Next is plant a tree. This is a must-do project, a very easy project to do, working with your community, schools, colleges. Plant a tree. Make it a project which you have to do every year. You can do it on a Rotary Day. You can do it on your family day in your club. Okay? Do a project. Plant a tree. It can be once a year, twice a year, 3 times a year. Okay? The next one is love our rivers. Okay? Water is very important to all of us. We need to conserve our rivers. And every day you see water cuts happening. You see every day news on our rivers being polluted. So work with your community, work with JPS, okay? Adopt a river in your community, okay? Adopt a river. Do a small river trail. And other similar projects done? Yes, Rotary Club of Kajang did a project in Kajang. They adopted the river, Sungai Jelok, okay? 2 years ago, okay? There's something which you can do. Rotary Club of Melawati did the same thing in Sungai Klang in Melawati, where we did the river trails along the river and the river care center in Taman Melawati. So this is something which you can do. Another signature park which we did was the Rotary Peace Park, which we will come to in a short while. So now that you know us, this is what we want you to do.
All you need to do is just follow the task given and keep track of your deadlines. Okay, thank you.
Ready, get set, go. All yours.
Thank you.
Okay, the first one we have coming up, as I think Dr. Bindi just announced in her opening remarks, is a climate conference. This will actually kick off our Rotary year, incoming Rotary year. On 4th of July this year, we are going to have a virtual climate conference. We are targeting about 3,000 online participants from all over the world, mostly Rotarians and Rotractors. So try to get your club members to register. What's going to happen? Yeah, what's going to happen is we're going to have fantastic sessions. Okay, we're going to have fantastic panelists. Another thing which is going to happen is we're going to launch our Rotary Eco Warriors. Okay, where's the launch going to take place? Yeah, it's going to take place at the Bukit Kiara Nature Park. Okay, we're going to get our Rotractors and some of the Rotarians to actually launch this Rotary Eco Warriors. Another thing is we're going to launch the Rotary Eco Warriors Manifesto. Very interesting. Okay, so that is also going to be on that particular day. And the third thing we are going to launch is the Hug Our Tree project. Okay? Hug Our Tree project will be launched at the Rotary Peace Park. So all these events will be happening in the climate conference, 4th of July. More information will be coming up to you. Tune to us, okay? We are also going to have webinars, okay? Starting from this month, we're going to have webinars leading to the conference, and these webinars will likely be on the conference and also on important topics regarding to the environment, okay? So tune on, we'll have more information on how you can register, get all your club members to register, get your Rotaractors to register, get the Interactors to register. We want 3,000 participants, please join us. Rotary Peace Park.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Dilipan, Chairman, for the guest. Here, dear incoming presidents, I'm here to introduce you or enlighten you on our Rotary Peace Park. I'm sure most of you have heard about our Rotary Peace Park. And for the rest of you who didn't hear or you want to know about it, I'm here to update you the news about our Rotary Peace Park, our very own Rotary Peace Park. So it is situated at Bestari Jaya. So Bestari Jaya is none other than, it's formerly known as Batang Berjuntai, and it's a place has got a great history. So why I say history is simply because 3 major commodities in Malaysia were rooted from this area. It is the rubber tree in the earlier century from Brazil. It started from Bestari Jaya. The next commodity which also started its root in Malaysia is the oil palm. Oil palm industry started in Bestari Jaya all the way from Africa. Okay, and then the third industry I'm talking about, it is the tin mining. So here at Bestari Jaya, we have got 100 hectares being manned by the agency called LUAS. LUAS is an arm of Selangor government. It is Lembaga Urusan Air Selangor. They are the source of water to the Klang Valley. Klang Valley means with Kuala Lumpur and Selangor, with a population of about 10 million people. And this Sungai Selangor and the ponds here are the source of water for almost 60% of supply to all these areas. So we have been partnering with LUAS, and we have been allocated about 1 acre plus to put up this peace park. And Dodgers launched this peace park on 29th of June 2019 under the governorship of Dr. Bhaskaran. So as you see the photo here with a peace park with a 60 feet diameter rotary wheel down there, and at the center there we have got a 23 feet height rotary peace pole standing up there with 4 languages about peace there. And on top there, we have got a 3 feet high rotary emblem placing proudly standing on there. So this park, we started with 114 trees. We planted about 114 trees to mark the 114 years of Rotary in the world. So why, dear presidents, why are we here portraying here? This is a good project. Now, 2021 will be the 7th area of focus has been introduced, and you have to make use of this opportunity, and we are requesting humbly to you to make your clubs visit this Rotary Peace Park for this year. Please make it an attempt. After this pre-paid training, please go and sit with your incoming board and plan out schedule a date. Any one of the weekends, 52 weekends, any one of the dates, please mark your calendar and make a plan to make a trip over here with your club members, with your group members, your Interactors, bring them over here. Okay, why are you coming here? Okay, we always in our Rotary here, we always hear about blood bank. We hear about spectacle banks. We are talking about laptop banks. Now we also talk about plants. Please bring in your saplings. Make it a bank. Ask your clubs to raise and collect about 100 plants or saplings and bring it over to the Rotary Peace Park here. We have got 40 acres there to reforest this place. So you have to help us out to visit this Rotary Peace Park, bring in your force here to place. Okay, what are the activities you can do here? Can we go to the next slide? Yeah. Yeah, these are the activities available at this Rotary Peace Park. Here you see the planter box. You see Rotary Peace Park is also empowering the local community to do the gardening there, and they are doing vegetation, all kind of vegetation, including serai and some vegetables. We are helping them out. So when we are visiting there, you can also help them in buying their vegetables there. And apart from that, we have got our nursery set up. If you cannot bring in your trees or plants, you can come over there and purchase them and help to empower this local community. So you can do tree planting. And apart from that, we have got the Slango kayaking team is placed there. See, they have invested more than 100,000 buying their canoes, and it's all there. If you want, we can organize for you to have a fun ride in the kayak there. So these are the various activities. We have got facilities for you to do a one-day camp. You can camp up there, do campfires, have a lot of fun activities to attract your members and your tour group. So, dear presidents, please keep in mind and make your schedules. So how are you going to reach us out? Talk to your AGs. They all are aware how to get in touch with Dages and make your date available and visit our Peace Park as one of your great projects for your week. Like what Dr. Dilipan just now have said, you have got another opportunity if you find a right place within your vicinity, your club there or your state. You can identify, you can put up a proposal to your local authorities. We can help you to do that as well. So, guys, we wait to see you at the Rotary Peace Park on your year as presidents. Thank you. And now I pass it over to my dear colleague here, Narinder, incoming Assistant Governor Narinder, on the next agenda. Thank you.
Thank you, Subra. Thank you, Subra. Right, a lot has been mentioned about hug a tree, and I've been asked many times what hug a tree actually is, right? Now, we have been doing what we've been doing, and we want to change it slightly, right? Many a times, we go up to, thank you, right. The guys listening here can't hear me. Many times we've been doing what we're doing, working with other NGOs, Malaysian Nature Society, PECA, and so on. We thought this time to do it slightly different, to have an NGO within Rotary itself that focuses on the environment because it has been the 7th new pillar. So that's how Hug a Tree is coined. I can see a lovely logo out there. We hope that instead of just doing protect, restore, and the fund, that we are able to raise the fund itself. Right? So this is the kind of brand that we want to create. Now, there are 3 things that I think we can focus on in Hug a Tree. Basically, first one is partake in adopting a tree via an app. You will be familiar with guys when you walk around the shopping complexes, someone walks up to you and says, would you like to donate to World Wildlife Fund? Would you like to give to the United Nations, and so on and so forth. So when we said, would you like to adopt a tree, right? I think Dr. Dilipan has talked a lot about the activities we're going to start creating, webinars and so on. We've got a park already. Now we need to find funds so that they will assist us in the park, and also you in terms of getting funds to do up these 3 projects within your community. The second part is the community nurseries. You would have heard of KETSA, Kementerian, my ministry, electric. It is Kementerian Tenaga dan Sumber Asli, right? Now, this minister has just announced that we need to keep 100 million trees. And it's a big found target, right? It's a big elephant in the room. What do we do in getting that done? You can't plant a tree, you need to start up a nursery. I think Subra shared with you what we're going to do at the park, start up with small saplings, nurseries, and so on. So we've got a space to do it, and we need to set up community nurseries all around, not only at the Peace Park, but north, south, east, and west. So basically, we're going to set up nurseries with the support of corporate entities, so that, and I need your assistance actually, in areas where you can identify that we can set these nurseries up. Nurseries about 1,000 to 2,000 trees per nursery. We can empower communities, teach them how to build these nurseries. 100 million is a lot of trees, and it's a lot of work that we need to do. Finally, we want to create projects on planting trees or saving parks. As Dilipan has mentioned, saving park is one of the things. You can do two things. You either plant a tree or you prevent one from getting cut, right? I was just sharing with my colleagues at the table just now, sitting behind, that the government announced LSS4, Large Scale Solar 4. All right, so they've got a lot of companies that are given the task of building green solar energy plants. What happens when you build green plants? You take away the carbon sink. We need to replace that sink. While we go green, we also need to go a bit of getting these companies to give back the community with respect to the trees they cut for large-scale solar plants. So that's the kind of campaign. Majority of this is through we're using Hug Our Tree outreach program. So to put a brand, right? While Rotary reflects many things we do in the 7 pillars, when it comes to environment, we want to carry the brand, and that's where Hug a Tree comes. Next. So the big idea is like that, right? What you see on the left-hand side is organizations we have approached, have worked with us in terms of giving. There's no end to this list. Yon has done some work. I saw some great work done by Yon in Bido, isn't it? Right, mining plan. Then below we have our strategic partners. I think we have worked with majority of them already. Right, you got the Eco Warriors coming in July, in July. Right, so we've got support foundations, we've got strategic partners. What we're trying to do here is work smartly with our yayasan. The reason we chose yayasan was yayasan covers the whole peninsula. Majority of corporate organizations don't work the way we work. Right? They don't only have it till Negeri Sembilan, and then the rest of them, they don't have organizations. So we need to find something that covers in totality. So what we're going to do is work with yayasan on a basis of getting tax exemption with respect to them giving funds for this period. And then finally, through Rotary District 330, right, through Dagis, right, with a brand of Hug Our Tree, activate the right-hand side. I'm going to show you my right-hand side, okay? Right, organizations, Rotary clubs like yours, right, to do tree planting, work with NGOs, right, to save parks. Those of you who are familiar with Save the Park in Gasing, right, work with Taiping, they have a national park. So that we work with NGOs, governments with respect to planting trees in schools. Right? So now we have got a totality of income and activity and expenditure. So hopefully that this clarity that we get in terms of assisting the clubs, not only asking you to do, but also trying to raise funds and create that the brand, right, will give you that oomph that you require going forward. Now, all these are ready for you. Go ahead. We just need you to do it here.
Let's bring back our earth. We hold over that. We are Dagis.
You can do it.
You can do it.